Hey guys, it's Kerry. I'm looking at some of my favorite jumbo animals today. Orangutan, they are the most arboreal of the great apes and spend most of their time up in the trees. Dominant adult males have distinctive cheek pads and produce long calls that attract females and intimidate rivals. They have proportionally long arms and short legs and have reddish-brown hair covering their bodies. Crocodile. There is a form of hierarchy in crocodiles. The largest and heaviest males are at the top, having access to the best basking site, while females are priority during a group feeding or a big kill or carcass. All species are aggressive towards each other during the mating season to gain access to the females. Please subscribe and turn on notifications. The groundhog. Beyond their large size, they have several successful anti-predator behaviours, usually retreating to the safety of their burrow, which most predators will not attempt to enter, but will readily fight off any of those who press the attack with their sharp claws and large incisors. Hippo. Females are the leaders of the herd, controlling the centres of the resting pools. Males rest along the outer banks of the pools, protecting the females and calves. With reproduction, dominant bulls controlling the most desirable territories have the most reproductive success. The dominant male wanders through a resting herd, smelling each female's genital area. Once a female is found, mating occurs in the water. Copulation lasts up to 1/2 hour. The testicles of the male hippo only partially descend. They do not have a scrotum. The penis also retracts into the body when it is not erect. American bison. A bison wallow is a shallow depression in the soil which bison use either wet or dry. They roll in these depressions, covering themselves with dust or mud. Bison wallowing has important ecosystem engineering effects and enhances plant and animal diversity on prairies. The green huntsman spider. The cephalothorax and the long legs of the females are bright green with a light green abdomen showing a darker green median stripe. The golden line tamarin has a very limited distribution range, as over time they have lost 2 to 5% of their original habitat in Brazil. It uses its fingers to extract prey from crevices, under leaves and in dense growth, a behaviour known as micromanipulation. Notice its elongated hands and fingers. Fingers are also good for scratching. Rhino. Unlike other perissodactyls, the two African species of rhinos lack teeth at the front of their mouths. They rely instead on their lips to pluck food. The white rhinoceros has a prominent muscular hump that supports its relatively large head. Males can weigh up to 2,400 kilograms. And the head and body length is up to 4.6 meters. The nose horn averages 90 centimeters but can reach 1.5 meters. Lion. The Eurasian and American cave lions became extinct at the end of the last glacial period without mitochondrial descendants, which refers to DNA on other continents. The modern lion was probably widely distributed in Africa during the Middle Pleistocene and started to diverge in sub-Saharan Africa during the Late Pleistocene. lion populations in East and Southern Africa became separated from populations in West and North Africa when the equatorial rainforest expanded. About 183,500 to 81,800 years ago. Gibbons are the fastest and most agile of all tree-dwelling, non-flying mammals. They are among nature's best brachiators. Their ball and socket wrist joint allows them unmatched speed and accuracy when swinging through the trees. The female cheetah breeds throughout the year and is an induced ovulator, which means she ovulates when she's mating. Gestation lasts nearly 3 months, resulting in a litter of typically 3 to 5 cubs. Birth takes place at 20 to 25-minute intervals in a sheltered place such as thick vegetation. The cub's eyes are shut at birth and open in 4 to 11 days. White-tailed deer. Males regrow their antlers every year. Length and branching of antlers are determined by nutrition, age and genetics. Rat growth tends to be very important from late spring until about a month before velvet sheds. The Mexican orange-kneed spider. Like all arthropods, the tarantula is an invertebrate that relies on an exoskeleton for muscular support. Their body has 2 main parts, the prosoma and the opistosoma. Scorpions are predatory arachnids. They have 8 legs and are easily recognized by the pair of grasping pedipalps and the narrow segmented tail, often carried in a characteristic forward curve over the back, ending with a venomous stinger. Tiger. A young male acquires territory either by seeking out an area devoid of other male tigers or by living as a transient in another male's territory until he is older and strong enough to challenge the resident male. To identify his territory, the male marks trees by spraying urine and anal gland secretions, making trails with feces and marking trees or the ground with their claws. The zebra. They evolved among the Old World horses within the last 4 million years. It has been suggested that zebras are paraphyletic and that striped equids evolved more than once. There are 3 extant subspecies: the plain zebra, mountain zebra, and grevy's zebra. The praying mantis. Mantises are mostly ambush predators, but a few ground-dwelling species are found actively pursuing their prey. Their elongated bodies may or may not have wings, but all mantidae have 4 legs that are greatly enlarged and adapted for catching and gripping prey. Their upright posture, while remaining stationary with arms folded, gives them their name praying mantis. The red cardinal is a mid-sized songbird. The female is fawn in colour, yet the male is bright crimson red with a black face mask over the eyes extending to the upper chest. Rats are typically distinguished from mice by their size. Generally, when someone discovers a large murine rodent, its common name includes the term rat, while if it's smaller, it's a mouse. The black wolf. As black-coloured wolves occur more frequently in forested areas than on the tundra. Melanism was concluded by the researchers to give those wolves an adaptive advantage. The mutation's purpose has not yet been identified. Besides coat and knee colour, they are just normal grey wolves. Dark fur is believed to be a dominant gene in wolves. Please stay and watch another video with me. I love to reply to all your comments. Thank you for watching my video. See you again soon. See you guys in my next video.